Hi all, welcome to Tricks. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you like this video. Open Skies Treaty was recently in news since Russia has left this treaty. So in this video we will try to understand what is this treaty and why Russia has left it. This treaty allows participants to fly unarmed reconnaissance flights over any part of their fellow member states. Reconnaissance flights are flights for observation for information collection. So it was first proposed in 1955 by former US President Dwight Eisenhower as a means to de-escalate tensions during the Cold War, so that mutual confidence can be built among the member countries and any accidental war can be avoided during the Cold War. It was signed in 1992 between NATO members and former Warsaw Pact countries following the demise of the Soviet Union. NATO was formed in 1949 and as a response to NATO, USSR also formed a union called Warsaw Pact in 1968 with USSR and its satellite countries. This treaty came into effect in 2002 and there were 35 signatories with exception of Kyrgyzstan, who was the member but did not ratify it. It included key players such as US and Russia. However, USA was not happy with the mode Russia operated under this treaty. It blamed that Russia did not allow flights over many of its parts such as Kaliningrad, but misused this treaty to collect data over USA. Under this treaty, a member state can spy on any part of the host nation with the latter's consent. They can fly reconnaissance flight over host nation and collect data information such as military movement, missile deployment, etc. And a country can undertake aerial imaging over the host state after giving notice of 72 hours before and sharing its exact flight path 24 hours before. The information gathered such as troop movements, military exercises, etc. has to be shared with all member states. And only approved imaging equipment is permitted on the surveillance flight. So the spying was with the consent of host nation and the information was to be shared with all member states, and host state can also stay on board throughout the planned journey. Since USA was not happy as it accused Russia of violating the protocols of OST treaty. Also in 2017, a reconnaissance flight of Russia flew over Donald Trump's golf course. He was not happy over this. That is why in May 2020, it announced that it will leave the OST Open Skies Treaty. Following this, Russia finally announced that it will also leave the OST. Why did Russia leave? Russia was accused of being reluctant to allow flights over Kaliningrad. It is a place in the Eastern Europe between Poland and Lithuania, both NATO allies. It also requested NATO allies member states who were still in the OST not to share the information collected over Russia with the USA. But the NATO members did not agree, and that is why Russia decided that it will leave this treaty. Why is there concern over Russia leaving this treaty? In 2019, both USA and Russia left the INF treaty. It is also an arms control treaty agreement, Intermediate Range Nuclear Force Treaty, INF treaty, signed between USA and Russia in 1987. This is the second treaty OST to fall after INF treaty, and experts are concerned that the New START agreement, which is nearing its expiring date in February 2021, will also suffer the same fate, and it will create a sense of instability in the international area in terms of arms control treaties. Let's see how Joe Biden deals with this New START treaty. This video was all about Open Skies Treaty. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.